Hey everyone. So we left off where I was about to go through each of the guns, and this is going to be a really cool video because, well, I'm in the middle of making it, so I don't know how cool it's going to be, but it should be a really cool video because it's going to show what you, as a user, uh, will have to deal with when making new guns or modifying the existing ones. All the gun files currently exist. They're all set up. Everything's there. Uh, I got the headband today from the kiosk at the Digital Extremes kiosk in Comic Con over here, and it was a pretty fun day, like getting to see all the cosplayers and stuff. So I decided I'm just gonna wear my headband. It was more of a scarf earlier today, though. Anyway, so I'm gonna grab each of these gun files, open them up in order of their strength, I guess, or the numbers basically. Oops, I already fucked up. Axe comes before shotgun, so it'd be super shotgun, pow, right, and then I got nail gun, right, and then super nail gun, and then grenade launcher, rocket launcher, and lightning gun. So all of them have their indexes, and you'll notice that I added another thing for here, like the weapon name, which is just a string of what the weapon is. So if I decide to put it in the HUD, like what weapon do I have currently equipped? Rocket launcher, and you can like name the guns whatever you want them. Be like, this is a shotgun, this is super shotgun, this is nail gun. Okay, so the nail gun, super shotgun fires. Rate of fire is once every second. It's pretty fast for a fucking shotgun, but that's just how it is in the world of Quake. Like if this was the Doom 2 shotgun, it would be like 1.8 or some shit, because the super shotgun in Doom 2 is like really slow, but boom, boom, boom. I don't know how many seconds that is. I just know how it feels. This is my feelings. So, nail gun, you fire. Nail gun's going to have a pretty quick rate of fire, and it's I should probably have looked these numbers up. I'm gonna fudge them for now and then tweak them later until they feel about right. But the super nail gun I think is actually only a little faster than the regular nail gun. I'm probably wrong on that actually. I should know these things. How come I haven't memorized it? Super nail gun. I guess nail gun is one word. Oh man, did I fuck up? Oh my god, I'm on camera, fucking up English. Yes, yes. Hey, that was like a double yes, kind of like M Bison, that M Bison video. Yes, yes. Anyway, da, 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 da. Pickup sound's gonna be the same for everything, cause I don't have any sound effects. Some kind soul donate sounds. It's a non-profit project. Donate sound effects. I'm gonna have to come up with some kind of placeholders. I might just use my voice. Like, it's when you fire the gun, it's gonna go nail, 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 nail. The super nail gun would be like nail, 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 nail. Uh, and like shotgun, click, clock, click, shotgun, click, clock. I'm just gonna use my voice. Just make wave files. It's gonna be really funny because it'll just be like bang, bang. I'm pretty sure that somebody's already done that before. So the nail gun uses nails. Like, calm down, everyone. That's that we didn't need to be that surprised. And for some reason, projectile type isn't being properly conveyed. So projectile nail. Okay, that worked. Spread is 0 because the nails were 100% accurate. Rate of fire is probably going to be around 0.2 or 4. Okay. Does not discharge in the water, which sounds disgusting, but actually does make sense. And this is really it. Like, if you're gonna make a new gun, this is supposed to be icons. Like, I should rename this to weapon icon small, weapon icon large. So there'll be two different icons: a big icon and a little icon. The little icon will be what I use for the HUD and stuff like that. The large icon will be what appears like when you have the weapon equipped. Like, there's a spot for that icon to appear there. And yeah, most of this is just going to be kind of monotonous. This stuff. For now, I'll only have crosshair for a graphic. Rate of fire is slightly faster, so it is a lower number. I'm going to make it 3 point. I'll just make it 3. Projectile spread 0. Number of projectiles. You know, I don't have a projectile for the lightning gun or the axe. It turns out that I actually need to make those actually projectiles because I'm using traces for everything. And those weapons were going to be traces. I might as well just use traces for everything. Number of projectiles 1. Ammo cost per shot 1. Nails. Oops, cells. Nails. And yep, projectile nail. There we go. I wonder why the other ones aren't appearing in that list, like automatically, basically. So you are the grenade launcher? No. No, the grenade launcher's index is not. There's no way. Oh, so this was bugged the whole time. I was adding the grenade launcher to the wrong fucking weapon index. Oh my god, that could probably cause all kinds of shit to go wrong. Oops. Oops, I was testing, I had no idea. Alright, and rate of fire. Bloom, ding, 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 bloom, bloom, bloom. I'm just going off of muscle memory, or is that like idiot memory? I think that's idiot memory when I was going doom, doom, doom. I'm gonna say 1.2. 0 projectile spread. Number of projectiles 1. Ammo cost 1. Ammo rockets. And yeah. It'll be a projectile rocket. Righty then. All the guns, they're getting gunny. And I gotta like make sure that this is playing the same sound effect for everything. Just gotta make sure the something's in there, so that it'll be broken appropriately. And you are rocket launcher, and you are number 6, and you will have a crosshair for your weapon. Yeah, these need to be renamed. You're playing all the same sound effects as everything else, because I don't have any sound effects. And what the hell is the rate of fire of the rocket launcher in Quake 1? Google, help me. Oh, I said rocket launcher. Rocket launcher. That's like a really fucking fast way to eat lunch. That's like people who like have competitions how fast they can eat lunch. Let's see. That's the Quake. That's the Quake. Quake 1. Yeah, rocket launcher Quake 1. Give me the info that I desire. Uh, Rate of fire is 75 RPM. Okay, so that's rotations per minute. Let me break out the calculator and divide that motherfucker by 60. 75 divided by 60 equals 1.2. So the rocket launcher and the grenade launcher are almost like, oh wait, I can't do that because my weapon delay. So when it comes to rate of fire, anything precision wise that is greater than if you have precision more than 1 point over, it'll just be ignored because the delay on the weapon doesn't account for that. I'm not subtracting things appropriately to get around that problem. So projectile spread, you were 100% accurate. There was nothing to add or subtract to those rotations. Number of projectiles is 1. We can make a shotgun rocket launcher. Ammo cost 1, and you use rockets, and you use projectile rocket. Which, hold on a second. You don't use projectile rocket. You're going to use projectile grenade. Oh, I'm going to have to make some more projectiles. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and do it right now. So I'm going to have projectile grenade and projectile axe. It's a projectile. Doesn't make any sense. And lightning gun. Lightning gun. Okay, so these three. Oh shit! I said okay. So again. Uh-oh. What'd I do? What'd I do wrong? Maybe I should save. Autofocus don't know what the hell's going on. That was weird. How long was it like that? Was I out of focus like for a really long time? Anyway, okay. The reason why it didn't work is because there already was a projectile grenade. It just wasn't appearing in the list. So what we're learning here is the list sucks. The list is ass. It is an ass list. Projectile grenade. Pow. Okay. Projectile rocket. Or maybe I was just doing something stupid and didn't see anything. There's no hiding it. I obviously anyone who's watching this video can tell what I was doing, because real life I can't rewind, but videos I can. Lightning gun. Nah. Nah. Rate of fire on the lightning gun is going to be 0.1. This motherfucker is going to be sending out very, very quick amounts of stuff. You know what? I'm gonna go real quick into QT weapon and see what that delay actually is. Yeah, it's just 0.1. It's just 0.1. So yeah, this is where it subtracts on the rate of fire. The active refire delay is coming from rate of fire. So yeah, there's a certain precision. I can't make the lightning gun fire quickly enough. That might be a problem that I have to fix, depending on how it goes, because that's pretty quick. That's a pretty fucking fast um, delay. Lightning guns don't in fact actually. And now you notice too, the weapon isn't determining the damage anymore. I know that's a little strange, but really what the weapon is doing is it's uh, loaded with projectiles, and it has its own criteria on how it fires those projectiles. So you have to kind of think about it in those terms. Like I'm kind of organizing this in a weird way, because in most games it'll be like you just see a big list of stuff and it's like how much damage the gun does, blah 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 blah, right? In this, it's like you pick the projectile and then the projectile flies through the air, and depending on what the projectile's impact effect is, that determines how much damage the weapon does. And if that is too weird, then you can smack me with a trout. A trouty trout. Fishy trout. And that would be a lightning gun projectile. Okay. So that was... I said, okay, so that right there was the extremely arduous and super difficult process of setting up the weapons. If you want to make a new gun that doesn't exist, you just you go to this right here, right click it, go create child blueprint class, and then drop it into this folder, and then there you go. You have a new gun. It's a little bit more complicated to get it onto the character and stuff, but yeah, everything's got to be a process. So with that said, let's see if I can at least jump into the game-ish. It's not really a game at the moment. Alright, I'm spectating, I'm in the game, okay. Alright, I switch to axe. I don't have enough ammo for axe. What did I do? What did I do? Does axe actually have ammo cost? You kidding me? Okay, so something I fucked up with that. I swear I didn't touch anything. How does that make any sense? Alright, let me see if I can just fire my shotgun. Yeah, apparently when I spawned I fired it. Okay, Oh, yeah. Okay, so this... Oh, I said it again. This is the super shotgun. We already seen the super shotgun functioning. Okay. Alright, so here's the regular nail gun. I have 30 nails. Oh, that's way too slow. Okay, so let's see how the super nail gun fares. Shit. I'm gonna have to speed these things up like by a lot. Okay, this is the grenade launcher. Now the grenades are not going to fire like grenades until I touch the projectile and make sure that the traces are affected by gravity, and that's going to be a pain in the butt. So that's basically just going to look like that. Alright, this is a rocket launcher. That's a pretty fast projectile. Rockets, yeah, rockets look a little fast. Even for the Quake 1 rocket launcher. And the refire light. That's probably actually about right. So the lightning gun. Okay, now I have the lightning gun, which is 8, and this is just going to be like literally. Shit, that's almost the speed as a You know what? Wow. Huh. I almost think the lightning gun needs to be faster. In other words, pretty much all the guns are fast. That was like the same speed as the... That was the same speed as like the nail gun, the regular nail gun. That's what that is. You can't hear this. Alright, let me get a little bit of volume in here. Okay. So it's like... Yeah, that's not cool. Rocket launcher. Uh. That's a fast fucking rocket. Okay, so... I said it again! It's my you know. You know, like when people are doing videos and they talk, they always like, you know. They say that you know, like, over and over again. You can, like, count how many times it happens. I am going to have to go ahead and go into the weapon, QT base weapon. Now you see why it's important that you use child objects and modify only the parent. That means if I haven't done this way, once I realize that this wasn't enough precision that for the delay, I'm literally gonna have to do this because the weapon fire, rate of fire, or stuff like that, I need way more precision. And of course, even looking at the Quake 1 rocket launcher, I'm sitting here and it's pretty freaking obvious that it was 1.25 for the rocket launcher. So the nail guns are obviously not fast enough. And that's the super shotgun. There's nail gun. I make a change to the parent object, and it causes other objects to wig out. So what we learned is that the super nail gun, the regular nail gun is actually 0.1. It's a pretty decent fire rate. And the super nail gun is going to be probably just a little tiny bit faster, 0. What the hell am I touching? What is that? Oh god. Okay. Alright. Yeah. 0. 9 maybe? 8? We'll try that. That's going to be a pretty huge boost in the number of projectiles. And, you know, if I'm at a loss, like, I'll just go ahead and, like, give it a shotgun, like, make it fire, like, 15 projectiles. I'm going to make you 1.25. I don't know for sure, but I actually think in Quake 1, the rocket launcher and the grenade launcher actually fired at the same rate. I could probably be wrong, though. There's a definite chance that I am wrong. But the lightning gun is going to be 0.1. So you see what I had to do here when it came to the this delay is that I had to just speed this up and give it more precision, which shouldn't be too much of a problem because it's all just happening on the server. There's nothing here where it's communicating. It's not going to add to network traffic or anything like that. This is an object that's figuring out what it needs to do, and then once it's done, then it sends a signal, which is hypothetically roughly the same amount of network traffic as before, even though I'm doing much faster, much more calculations per second. All right, so this looks good. This looks good. This looks good. I'm going to compile everything and see how the weapons feel again. Okay. Just grab everything. Alright, I now have all the guns, even though it sounded exactly the same. So what you're going to see, though, and what's probably kind of weird to understand, the weapons themselves are now hooked up, like, and the weapons are a little slow. I might actually say that the shotguns are actually oh, the respawn sound. Shotguns are a little slow. Alright, so I'll probably have to speed those up. That's super shotgun. Here's a nail gun. Jeez, even that's too slow. So even those need to be a little faster. Okay, they're using the correct ammo. Alright, here's a grenade launcher. Holy shit, I fucked up. There's no way these weapons are this slow. Are they really this slow? I'm gonna have to play the game. I'm just gonna have to load the game up. And yeah, maybe they are like this. I don't remember it. For some fucking reason, I just have this like image in my mind that like when playing Quake 1, all the guns were just like just vomiting bullets. But maybe that's like railgun speed. That's fucking slow. Okay. And the lightning gun. Oh! Okay, so that was a little fast. I immediately ran out of ammo. I didn't even have a chance. Okay, yeah. Alright, I'll slow that down. I'm running it in software mode. In a tiny window. Okay, so... Oh, I can't fire my gun. I can't fire my fucking gun. No, no. How the fuck do people play this? No. Oh, wait. That's fucking fast. That's way faster. Okay. How's the rocket launcher? Okay, alright. I am keyboard turning like a champ. Switch to rocket launcher. I always kind of thought that the nail gun looked a little fucked up right here. It's like off center. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Now, according to the wiki, the grenade launcher is like way slower than. Alright, grenade launcher is supposed to be way slower than the rocket launcher. So here's a rocket. Okay. Here's a grenade launcher. Okay. I suck at math or something because I think my translations on RPMs is wrong. I'm like way off. And I mean, the lightning gun consumes ammo pretty quickly. Boom, chop, boom, chop, boom, chop, boom, chop, boom. Okay. God, I wish I could just steal these sound effects. Dark. The darkness. Alright. Okay. Guys, did you know? I didn't know this. How am I just learning this now? How many nails did I fire? 1, 4, 6, or 2. Fires 2 nails every shot. It fires 2 nails. Wait. Yeah. The nail gun fires 2 nails every time it fires? What the fuck? How did I never know this? I thought I knew about this shit. How could I learn something like that now? Okay. So there's that. For axe, I actually do have to specify something, so I'm just going to do the base class QT ammo. And the reason for that is that it's pulling a null, and that is causing it to say that there's no ammo, which should solve that problem. I'll check real quick. All right, let me switch to axe. Yeah, all right. All right. Now I gotta relook at all the fucking delays on all the guns, and super nail gun is like, what the fuck? It just fires two projectiles at the exact same time or something. So it appears that I absolutely do need to create a new projectile for the super nail gun. I just call it a super nail. According to the wiki, I'm learning some shit right now. According to the wiki, the super nail gun fires 2 bullets, 1 shot, because it's a silver nail worth 2 nails. I didn't know that. And to further add to the complexity of this, which I don't know if I'm going to bother replicating this, apparently if you only have 1 nail left and you fire your nail, it sounds like the regular nail gun and does the same damage as a regular nail gun. Huh. You can't even switch to it if you only have a regular nail? Okay, that's just new information for me, which I should probably have known this stuff, and I suck. So I'm going to go to the super nail gun, open this biatch up, and projectile super nail. And ammo cost 2. And still consumes the same ammo type. Alright. Now I feel like the nails were almost the correct rate of fire. I might speed them up just a little bit. Alright. For some stupid reason, I completely forgot that the lightning gun in Quake 1 is not called the lightning gun, it's called the Thunderbolt. Oops. Well, everybody knows what it is. Okay. I'm gonna grab all the guns. Alright. There's a single barrel. Oh, shit. It's gonna be respawning while I'm firing. Still seems a little slow. Okay, here's the super shotgun. Yeah. Alright. Okay, now that it's done that, yeah, super shotgun's just a little bit too slow. Yeah, that's just a little bit too slow too. This is the regular nail gun. Now, the regular nail gun fires at the same rate as the super nail gun. So they're about the same, except the super nail gun takes 2 bullets and now fires a new projectile. Rocket launcher. It's also too slow. It's laughably slow. And here's the lightning gun. That's about a little too slow as well. So they're all slow. I gotta speed up all the guns. Alright. Did you guys know that Skrillex can't go fishing? Because he's always dropping the bass? This fella's saying that. I just need to get that off my chest. Yes. Can't go fishing because I dropped the bass. Alright. This is the grenade launcher, which is probably going to be about 4-ish. Just eyeballing it. Just eyeballing. Eyeballing it. probably. Ooh, oh, that's a slow gun. That that is not that is not gonna be what I need. All right, and I think the lightning gun. Well, the lightning gun should be the same speed as the nail guns. Believe it or not, it's actually. All right, try this out. All right, here goes. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. I noticed a very, very subtle, like, hitch when I'm firing the weapon, where it, like, seems to slow down for a second. Let me just... I don't know for you guys. I mentioned this in the other videos, and I watched the other videos. The volume for me is, like, excruciatingly loud, but thankfully, I don't think it's that loud for you guys. Huh. Okay, here's a super shot. Alright, just gonna let... Okay, now that that's done having its temper tantrum, here's a super shotgun. Okay, and here's the nail gun. That's pretty good. And here's the super nail gun. Yeah, to be expected. Here is the grenade launcher. Sorry. Here's the grenade launcher. I actually think it's a little tiny bit faster. And here's the rocket launcher. Huh. Okay, I think I'm getting closer. So a guy walks into a bar and he says, "Ouch." And then has to pick up all the guns in the entire map. Oh, that's so loud! Okay, alright. I could just lower the volume or something. That would make sense. This is about pain. This is about waiting for things to respawn, even though I should just turn the camera off. And I can't even, like, concentrate enough while I'm talking, like, while these things are coming back. Actually, that was just a mega health. For some reason, it sounds like two things spawning. Okay. Alright, here's the regular shotgun. Alright. Here's a super shotgun. Okay, here's the axe. I have to think the axe is actually a little faster. Alright, so pizza. That's the nail gun. Ooh, I so want to fucking shoot somebody with that. It's like pouring water of nails. Not enough ammo. Ran out of ammo? Who would have thought? I'm actually making that like something that's limited. Here's the grenade launcher. Alright, and here is the rocket launcher. And I ran out of rockets. Story of my life. And believe it or not, that is in fact a lightning gun or thunderbolt. And there you go. And it's looking pretty good. Which raises the question, what is next? Well, Whatever's next, it's not tonight. Because I'm tired. I feel really tired. Really tired. In fact, I'm gonna have to shave my face. I'm getting all Rick Grimes over here. Okay. So the next thing that's happening, not tonight, is going to be, now that all the weapons are firing the projectiles at the rate that the projectiles are supposed to be firing. All the weapons are doing what the weapons are supposed to be doing. I'll speed up the axe just a tiny bit. So all of these things are now like, okay, they're doing their things. They're being weapons. So there's two things left that I want to talk about, and I have a feeling this video got fucking long again too. The next thing is giving the projectiles themselves behaviors that they're supposed to have. So that means having to create, having to add more stuff to the struct here. So that's for the speed, the max range. Max range is going to have to be an interesting thing. The speed is interesting because that's like every tick, how quickly the projectile moves through the air. 400 is like nearly a hit scan weapon. I'm not going to bother with the projectile graphic because at the moment I have a little red arrow which represents the bullets, but while I'm working on the projectiles, I'm also just going to be on the client actually observing the traces that are being done by the server. So the server is doing all these crazy traces. Crazy traces. So they will only appear on the server if I'm testing, but they're really cool looking and they tell you a lot about what's going on. See, like, so the static mesh is just like the visual thing that's going to be. I'll have to also add like a effect, like, and stuff like that. But that's actually kind of skating around the problem because when you're dealing with moving a projectile along, you need to interpolate somehow. Interpolate the projectile, which then causes all kinds of weird shit because the interpolated projectile may not be fully accurate to what where the trace is actually being done, and all that shit. And yeah. So I'm not even going to get into that right now, which brings up the second point. I've actually kind of thought about it a little bit, and it makes a lot more sense for me to make the game graphically as neutral as possible. In other words, I'm only going to add the graphics that are absolutely necessary for you to be able to play the game. So that means I do have to have pickup meshes and sound effects and things like that that are at least functional. But it's up to you. See how my finger is bigger than my whole entire body? It's up to you to take this and like do something with it. Make it cooler. But the thing is that if I go through the trouble of adding like camera sway, then I'm actually making things shittier for someone who doesn't want the camera sway or doesn't want to deal with that stuff. I'm going to focus purely on the technical side of everything. And I might actually make this a thing because it's an actual really important part of game design that I think a lot of people kind of glaze over, because when you're playing these games, you're not actually you're looking at the art. A lot of the time you don't realize that you're actually a bunch of fucking squares. The Quake guy is fucking square. He looks like a dude, but he's a square. The only reason why you can't just get away with like slapping squares into the game and just have like that, because people need to see what direction you're facing and shit like that. So I need to have some kind of indicators to like show the direction that the character is facing and things like that. But other than that, I'm just going to keep this to as minimal as possible visually. And that's one of the other things too, is that that greatly speeds up what I'm trying to accomplish. And that is, art takes like 3 times longer than design. Like, if you just have to build a block mesh, you could do it in a week. If you have to build the entire map, it takes a month. At least. And that's if you're working at full speed, like at a regular clip. Full-size multiplayer maps and stuff like that, arting them out could take a couple of months sometimes. I'm not even sure if you look at some of the things like Outpost 23 and Titan Pass and stuff like that in UT4, those maps probably took a decent chunk of time for 2 or 3 or maybe even 4 people, probably just 2 people working together, and it probably took a month and a half or maybe a month just to get it to an arted state, and that's not even including getting the just building the block mesh, which is anyway. The point is that doing art is a really big time constraint, and I can convey these ideas of what the game design really is, and I may even show, when you're playing a game, you're actually in a collision hole. And your characters are fucking squares. Even though graphics have improved dramatically over the years, on a technical side of things, if you look at what is going on in terms of just pure gameplay, it's gonna look like shit from the 90s. It's kind of weird, but it's true. Like in the case of something like CS:GO, those are hitboxes, and you will at least see that the characters having skeletons and all the different hitboxes does have a really huge impact on how you have to aim at people, and that actually affects gameplay. But a Quake style shooter, everybody's a box. Everybody's a fucking a pill. What's the exact? A capsule. A capsule. Well, that's what's going to be in this. I'm going to keep the graphics as low as possible for it to be playable. So I might not even include weapon models. I may actually just change the icon on the bottom of the screen, because you don't really need a view model for a weapon. All you need is some kind of an indicator that shows a little picture of the gun that you have equipped. And I'm just going to keep it at that. So, and that's really it. Anyway, I obviously talked for way too fucking long, because this is a really long video again. But I hope you enjoyed, and stay tuned for more. The next episode is going to be going through making sure that the projectiles are going to be set up, and the projectiles themselves are going to be fairly complicated. You're looking at the QT character. Let me skip out all of this. The projectiles are the scripting that goes on with the projectile stuff is almost none of this stuff is hooked up. Plus, I need to add more things to hook up. And then I need to make sure that each projectile is working correctly. And then I'm going to have to pull some kind of magic trick to make sure that grenades actually bounce properly and are affected by gravity. I think that's actually not that hard, but there's stuff that needs to happen. And once that's in play, then I go to the impact effects, where I'm going to actually pass the hit actor, determine who the actor is, use that, take the instigator, compare that. If it results in kill, then give the instigator a frag and all that neat stuff. Okay. Hope you enjoyed.